glasses. All right. This way I can show you guys around town without looking like a total goofbag carrying a camera. It's sneaky, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So I apologize if it's a little jerky and stuff for showing up. And I like this place because it's so nice. Buongiorno. Volevo mangiare qualcosa. They look delicious.
I know. That's what I love. The sun?
No, hombre.
No?
No. Somewhere in the shade.
Oh.
Here, why don't we sit in one that we can have both?
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Brad.
And Oli.
And today we're down in Frosinone, Provence, south of Rome. We're in Lazio, a big state that surrounds Rome. It's very gigantic. And we're down here, of course, seeing Claudia Alfano, who, unfortunately, we don't get to work with much anymore because they're so busy. I mean, they have 500 different listings. She's always great about taking us on some different tours, showing us properties they have. But I think this might be the first time this year, or at least in 4 months, since we've been able to come down here and spend a day with Claudia. So we're thankful for that. Now, we didn't just drive straight from Tuscany, where we live, this morning down here. Yesterday, we went to Latina, which is another province down here. And we had a great time with our friends. And this brings me to my point. If you don't want to hear this point, learn something new, just advance to wherever I just put the timestamp somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Making this up. Just advance forward and start the property tour. But it's super important that you learn Italian, that you're studying Italian well before you come here. Olivia and I started studying 2 years at least before we moved. Yeah, maybe more. And adesso parliamo italiano più o meno.
Sì, sì, sì.
I think your Italian's better than mine.
Grazie.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went to Latina and we stopped in with some friends of ours. I'll put some photos right here. We went to a beautiful garden called, I believe it was Ninfa Gardens, and I thought it was just some gardens, you know, plants, but it was actually set in a 14th century abbey. There were 7 different ruins of churches and streams and springs, and my God, if you're ever in Latina, I'll put the logo for the place right here, right now. It was one of the most beautiful gardens I've ever been in. My point with all this is this. Our friends Claudio and Paola, who we went with and spent the whole day with, had lunch with at their home, went out and saw the gardens, drove around, looked at some other stuff, then went out to dinner. We met them online. Claudio was one of my language buddies. I used Hello Talk. It's an app. This isn't a paid promotion for that. That's what I used. And it pairs you up with people who want to learn your language, you want to learn their language, whatever the languages are, Italian, Spanish, Mandarin, whatever. And we became good friends for, gosh, at least 4 years now. Yeah. And we go and visit them. They come up to Montepulciano. It's a way to start meeting people before you even get here. It is super, super important. And io lo so, non parlo italiano perfettamente. It's just impossible. I didn't start learning until I was 53 or 54, 55. I'm almost 60 now. But I'm trying, and that's the most important thing. And don't worry about people correcting your Italian when you're trying, because I got a comment today that someone corrected my English in one of my videos. You said realtor, it's realtor, or something like that. You know what? Bite me. It's so ridiculous. It was a great video about a couple subscribers that just bought a house in Cortona. I just put it on. That was your takeaway? Please stop watching Brad's World. If that's your takeaway from a 20-minute video about the issues they're going through with their visas, their health issues, where they picked, why they picked Cortona, and then a 15-minute tour of this beautiful apartment.
Oh, I know, it was gorgeous.
And your takeaway is Brad used 2 syllables for realtor instead of realtor. Anyway, people will make fun of your Italian. You won't speak it correctly, but it's better than nothing. So please try to study. it'll only help you. All right?
Yes.
You ready to go see what Claudia has for us?
Yes,
I
let's
know.
go.
I know I am. All right, guys. We'll see you on the tour. Ciao.
See you soon.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to Roccasecca. So this house is part of a duplex, and it's big. It's about 2,000 square feet, about 192 square meters. That door, if you cut straight into the building, this is all part of the upper level of this part of the building. And then the downstairs is even a little bit bigger. So the upstairs in this building is pretty well remodeled, just DIY type stuff needs to be done. You have a big front porch, be nice on a hot day to sit out here.
Hello.
Look who the cat dragged in. Claudia Alfano. It's been forever. And why don't we get to see Claudia too much? Because she's so busy.
Yes.
Well, we are, but this is a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means that we work well, we do many things, we sell well.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah. So today I was telling them we're looking at this almost 2,000 square foot house that the top level needs work, but it's just DIY painting, some finish work. Just for example,
Yeah.
you have this nice border, crown molding, whatever you want to cut, not crown molding, you know what I mean, molding around the door.
Yeah.
Needs stuff over here. It needs a paint job. You already have your AC. That one's so yellow. When it's that yellow, you can tell it's old. The good news is you can get 3 of those heads plus the outside part for around 1,200, 1,300 euros
Not
for a
bad.
good brand like Hisense, which is a good brand. And that's how much they cost for 3 heads and the outside. And the electrical's already basically run, so it'd be easy installation. So, living room?
Living room? I think it's a good
Nice.
size.
Yeah. It's nice.
Nice size.
And this place, if I didn't already mention, is 158.
Yes, exactly.
158,000, has a nice deck. Gosh, what a nice breeze today,
I
too.
know.
We'll get in there. That's one of the bedrooms. You have this whole big deck. And then one of the churches. And then another church. And then another church. Even a church ruin up on top. That's very famous.
So this one is the cathedral.
Huh?
It's the main church in town.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Awesome. And we have a new pope.
Hey?
Oh, a new Pope,
Americano.
American Pope.
Yes.
Lucky you. I don't want to show. I haven't shown the fireplace
Oh,
yet.
I know. We always like fireplaces.
Yeah.
So.
So the kitchen
This is the kitchen.
in Italy.
Light.
In Italy, they take their kitchens with them a lot of the time. It's not a big deal to get a new kitchen put in here. This isn't that big. I would imagine no more than 5,000 euros.
Yes, I think it could be a good price for a new kitchen.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all cabinets and stove and refrigerator,
Yes.
freezer built into the cabinetry somewhere.
Fully equipped.
You'd have to be very conscious here how you did it because it's not super big,
Yeah.
maybe 120 square feet.
This is what in Italy we call angolo cottura, meaning there is a small, nice area where you can cook and then you go and eat on the other
Yeah,
side.
you're not eating in this kitchen. You have to go outside and change your mind. Okay, so that's one. Then what's in here?
Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
Look at the dolphins. Those are good size.
Yeah.
It might be bigger than the kitchen.
And I was thinking, it was me, I can make it a little bit bigger because this is still small.
Yeah, and is there anything over there?
No, it's for a washer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could bring it over a
Yeah.
little more towards the door. Like a
Yeah.
bicycle built for 2. The toilet and bidet look like, certainly you could move in.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could move in here and start functioning.
Yes.
And then do the work as you needed. I wanted to mention that the place is fully screened, which is important.
Oh, yes.
You can keep your windows open more, and it has roll down shutters. So that's great for lock and leave. It's also great for blackout if
Yeah.
you like it,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
like it dark when you sleep. When you come to southern Tuscany and stay in Montepulciano, why not stay with friends? Our 17th century apartments have been totally remodeled and sleep between 1 and 10 guests. With prices starting at just 100 euros per night, you'll find the right apartment for your group. We look forward to seeing you in Montepulciano very soon at TuscanPalace.com. Claudia, is this heater?
Yes, this is for the heating system.
Okay, so
Yes.
that's for the heating system.
You know, it's a very good, important Italian company, DeLonghi, which is one of the most three important
Oh yeah, DeLonghi.
companies.
We know them.
And they install it in a second moment, so it's pretty new. You can see it.
Yeah.
It's working.
Okay.
And here we have a nice area with 2 different bedrooms, a huge size. This one is a huge size, and here there's a space for a walk-in closet.
Wow, unheard of. There's not even a word in Italian for walk-in closet. That's a joke. But seriously, you never see them, and you could even have storage up on top.
Yes, and there's also a window for the light.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
you can have light inside when you change your dress.
Yeah, it's a nice size.
Yes, you can walk there, and there's the balcony. See?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a big room.
Yes, it's a big room. And it has a balcony with a nice, the windows are in good shape. There are screens new.
Let's step out here, guys, because I showed you before all the way to the door that was just around the corner this way. And we'll get down soon to the lower parking and garage and the other half as much space as this place. Is actually even bigger than this with a couple surprises.
This is the second bedroom. A huge size as well, a little bit smaller than the
Yeah.
other one, but with a nice balcony connected with the living room space.
Yeah, and like a
And
twin
screens.
bedroom we would call this.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, I mean it's a good size long ways. It's a little short this way, but you could figure it out. A full bed, I think, for sure.
And the space inside
Yeah.
the balcony is interesting. So
And
nice
so
view on the hills.
yeah, so this goes the same balcony that we were on, looking at the church.
There's also water here in case
Yeah,
you want to install something in the balcony.
like plants.
Yes, why not?
Why not?
Flowers, plants.
Okie dokie. Let's go see the downstairs.
Okay.
I'll lead the way.
Okay. I follow you.
No, thank you. So we're gonna go downstairs. So this is yours over here. All this, you have the front porch. Inside under the shade. Hasn't really gotten warm yet this year. I mean, today's only supposed to be 23 or 24, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
We've had so much green, it's so nice right now. So this is all your property with this property. This is the main entry door, but we're going to go in the back way. This goes into the garage and we'll get in there. This is about 6,000 square feet of garden and all these olive trees which are just starting to fruit. You see that? All these olive trees, there's about a dozen, more or less. And you could mow this, or you could come in here with a weed whacker and just weed whack it. You have a gigantic lemon tree. Come down here and make all your lemonade. Very nice.
Yes.
And now we got to go inside. So now we're inside the quote-unquote garage. There's a bathroom. It's a full bath. I mean, it has a toilet, a shower, and a sink. So the question is, do you want to spend the money? You're already into this for $158,000 asking price. You could turn this, without a whole lot of work, into living space.
Yeah.
So let's go see the finished parts first. And then we'll get into the bowels of the garage. So you have this room is like a dining room. Through that door is the kitchen. And that's the door we just came in from.
It's a good size.
It's a great, much bigger kitchen than upstairs.
Yeah, it's true.
And I wonder if you couldn't, if you wanted to get crazy, maybe put a staircase in from upstairs to downstairs and have this be your big kitchen and dining room and another bedroom. But who knows?
That's good.
Heater over there. That's the entry door. But this is a total redo, and this is a much bigger kitchen. This might cost you 8, 9, 10,000 euros to really finish out.
Okay.
The one we did in one of our apartments was 12 feet long, linear, upper cabinets, lower cabinets, stove, dishwasher, oven, fridge, everything installed was around 12,000, but that included local stone countertops, so your prices may vary. Okay, so kitchen, dining room, full bath, small full bath. Now this was a working place, a farm, and we know that because, look at that.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's a oil press for olives.
Imagine having this in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to get that out of your house.
Oh no.
Something to talk about, Claudia. If you really wanted to renovate this place, it's either going to be your centerpiece of your gigantic living room, or you need to think about getting it out. And then there's even more space underneath here with a fireplace. You know what I don't know. You guys comment. How would you do this place up? I was just thinking I would not make it a garage and block that off, but then you have this space. I mean, you can bring a car in here.
A small car, definitely.
Yeah, small car. Hey, I'm in front of the camera for once.
Hello again.
I hate being in front of the camera. I got to work with this, and let me tell you, it's a little difficult working with this and this. It's a nice house. It's a lot of space. Big garden, that's nice. Parking, garage. So it's 158,000 euros. And Roccasecca is a pretty busy town.
It is. It's becoming really popular also with international people coming and investing here.
Yeah.
So it's a nice space. I think it's very well located because it's very close to the main services.
Mm-hmm.
You can go walking everywhere and you will have a small garden with olive trees. So
That's
which
always
is
nice. And we're also just above Roccasecca Stazione and the main road.
Exactly.
And so that's where you would go down for your shopping and to get to Sora, to get to Frosinone, to get on the A1 is only about 7 minutes from here, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Makes things much quicker. And then up here in the town, I probably put earlier in this video, Ole and I were having coffee and up in the town, and all the people are sitting around, and it's very pleasant, genteel. So if you got questions, write Claudia, she'll take good care of you. If you have questions for me, just buy my book. That's the easiest thing to do. It's on Amazon, and then we'll see you soon on another property tour, hopefully.
Yes,
although she's so
course.
popular now, with millions and millions of views on Brad's World, and so popular around the world. We hardly ever get to see her, so but we'll see her soon. All right, ciao guys.
Ciao, to the next property. See you soon.
Hey guys, it's Brad.
And Oli.
And we're here at home in Tuscany, our little rental house that we have for right now, hopefully not much sooner.
Yes.
And we wanted to ask you to help us help thousands of people. We'd like to tell your story. If you've already moved to Italy, if you're living here on a visa of any kind, if you bought a house, or if you're like us, you're renting a house and you've been here, we'd like to tell your story, because I think of anything that I do on Brad's World, that helps the most people. So write me at bradsworld8@gmail.com, and we can get together. If you live in Lazio, Umbria, or here in Tuscany, I'm more than happy to come and interview you where you live, see what you bought. If you live elsewhere and you'd like to come to Montepulciano where we live, we'll put you up in one of our 17th century apartments for a night, introduce you around town, and you can tell your story and help literally thousands of people. Literally.
Yes.
You're so giggly. She's always giggly. Write us, and we hope to see you guys soon. Ciao.
And please subscribe.